Good morning, everybody. Sunday, August 11th, 2024. 6:57 a.m. I'm just leaving the Circle K gas station right now on Stillwater Ave in Barno, Maine. Stopped in, got me $10 in gas, got me coffee, so the gas I already had and stuff, got almost 3/4 of a tank. I'm going hiking today. Stop along the way, I'll stop and get me a drink. Along the way, besides my coffee, yeah, all I got right now is coffee, but I'm gonna stop along the way and get me a couple drinks for the day. Put in my hiking bag. I-95 South. I hope everyone's having a good, safe weekend. Hope y'all are staying warm, staying dry, staying cool, staying safe, whatever y'all's situation is, because we're all in this together. Miss Vaughn, honey, Daddy loves you, miss you. Talking to you at 7 p.m. tonight. Can't wait to hear about your day, honey. Hope you have a good day. Hope you're feeling better. Love you and miss you, honey. Acadia National Park. Go out and some hiking today along the coast. I get a nice, good early start. Early enough now to start. Be there before noon today. and cut up and go up that way. Thinking of taking 395 because you get all the red lights. Red light shouldn't be bad this time of morning. Just turned 7 o'clock. Sunday morning, a lot of people are sleeping in. Had my lazy day yesterday, just played video games. Assassin's Creed yesterday, Assassin's Creed 3. Remastered on my Xbox, and Call of Duty 3 on my Xbox on there, so about all I did yesterday. I watched TV, went for a couple of short little rides. From the house down to Bangor and back, from the house to Walmart and back. Just everything to Walmart yesterday I needed. much of anything though. It was a lazy, relaxing day. Gotta work tomorrow, but I feel like going out and doing something today, so going down into the coast for a little bit. Around with 395, cutting across through there. Left yet light. Once it turns green. Waiting for that light to turn green, that's all. Come on, light. Only for this light to turn green. Broadway Park. Nice little area out here. Beautiful, beautiful little park. High School on the right, a big old building here. Private high school, you have to pay to go to. You wear the dress up uniforms and all that stuff. I never went there as a kid. I had friends who did. Their parents made them thinking they'd make something of themselves, make a better life and stuff. They never made a better life than me. They're pretty much working the same job as me right now, so. Wait for this red light. Over on the Brewer now, getting onto the Bangor Brewer Bridge. Get over on that lane, I want to be in the straight lane. There we go, Brewer now. Almost up Wilson Street here. Oh no, this is State Street. Sorry guys, this is State Street. Wilson Street's over there. Runs along State, so my bad guys. Not the greatest doing the road. The names of the roads here in Brewer. 43 miles. Now, 23 to Ellsworth, 43 to Bahama. Stop along the way up here at one of these gas stations coming up here and Holden. Grab me a couple of things to drink for the day while I'm out hiking. Speeding. I know he's speeding just because I am a little bit. The speed limit's like 25 out here. I'm doing 30. And he still blew right by me. Almost out of Brewer and into Holden. PCAC walking care here on the right hand side. I'm getting towards the outskirts of Brewer now. Car in front of me is from Pennsylvania. I bet he's going up by Harbor too. Oh, he's actually getting on the interstate. Drink, a couple drinks for the day. Alright, parking space here. Alright, I'll be right out, guys. Alright, just got me some drinks for the day. I'd use the bathroom while I was in there. I said screw it, threw another $10 in the gas real quick while I was here. Just now leaving Irving, Circle K here, and Holden on Route 1A here. So, now, back on the way again. The drinks I need. Passing Tractor Supply out here in Holden. Getting up by the main military supply store. Their own paintball field and stuff there. Pretty decent little store. You can rent paintball guns and stuff. And go to the paintball course. You don't see a lot of people doing that anymore though. It used to be big back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. It used to be really big using that paintball course. Everybody and their brother used to go there and go have paintball wars. You don't see it no more now. Not that often. Not nowhere near like it used to be. Distance to go until I get there. Now speed limit's 45, doing 50. Still enjoying my coconut rum coffee I got at the Circle K in Old Town Orono this morning. Still enjoying that. Coconut rum coffee, creamer, hazelnut creamer, some sugar. Transmission, they were always decent. Harold's Transmission used to pick up this crap years ago. I don't know what they do with this scrap metal anymore now. I don't haul scrap anymore, so got out of that a long time ago. Scrapping, working at the junkyards a lot when I went up north. I still work at the junkyard once in a great while. Bring me back to my roots. See, that's where I first started out. At the age of 12, working at the scrapyard. I worked there from the age of 12 until the age of 32. I worked there for 20 years. And I got done. DOT for a while. Now I'm here where I'm at now. The scrapyard just brings me back to my roots is all. When I do go work there, I go there when I need the money, really need the money and stuff, and when I really need the money badly, I'll go to work at the scrapyard and pound the shit out of my body. I got out of it after 20 years of working there. Got too rough on the body, too hard, you know. You go to work, you're swinging the sledgehammer, you're using the demo saw, the torches, the cutters, the grinders, using all the equipment, the forklifts, the whole 9 yards. And you peel it, you gotta sort out all the different grades of metal. You got your number 1 iron, your number 2 iron, your cast iron, your light iron, which is known as tin. You also got different grades of everything, okay? When it comes to your copper, you got your number 1 copper, you got your bare bright copper, you got your number 2 copper, you got your light copper, your number 3 copper, your insulated copper. refinery brass. And you got your different aluminums there. You got your old sheet aluminum, your new aluminum, your 6061 aluminum, your extrusion, your cast aluminum. You got your aluminum siding. Big difference in all the different grades there. And then your stainless, you get your 304, your 316, your 312, your 340s, your 440s, your 400s. Sorry guys, that sneeze. I'm dead 'em now. I'm closer to Ellsworth. And like you're saying, stainless, you got your different stainless steels you gotta worry about. So your magnetic stainless, which is 440 series, you got non-magnetic, then you got your stainless that has a slight drag like your 316. And you got your grades of Monel, your grades of Babbitt, your grades of Cooper nickel, your grades of nickel. You got your organ metal, your tight metal, your carbide, your tungsten. And you get into your converters, you got different grades of your converters. You got large GM, small GM, your 3 converters, your large Ford, your small Ford, your large domestics, small domestics. All those different grades. You got your bead style converters. You got die cast, your unclean die cast, your unclean aluminums, your magnesiums. Electric motors, you get your regular electric motors, like sump pumps and stuff like that. Then you got your alternators and your starters, which go separate. Then you got your different batteries you gotta grade out, you know. You got great big forklift batteries, great big batteries weigh 110 pounds a piece, down to your normal car batteries that you got to do and grade them all out. The gel cells, the liquid cells, the solid cells that you got to go through. Grade them all out, put them on a pallet, palletize them, really palletize them, set them up, put a layer of cardboard on a pallet so it's flat. Then you put your batteries on, another layer of cardboard on top of them. Take it and shrink wrap it, and another layer of cardboard on top of the shrink wrap on them. Then you put cardboard on top, then you put batteries on top of that cardboard, and then you take more cardboard, you wrap it around the side of those batteries, and then you shrink wrap that in place, put more cardboard on top of them, and you go up 3 tiers on the pallet. You don't want to go more than 3 tiers because the pallet will break pretty easily. You go more than 3 tiers batteries like that. And then you got a big environmental mess. Transmissions that we get in, those are, you always pull them out, even if they come in cars, you know, they come in cars, something, rip them right out, take the grannies out, take the engine blocks out, take it with my cars at the scrapyard, take the converter off, take the gas tanks also, when you crush them, they don't blow up if they're not already off. If they're still on, we can pay you a lot less for them because we gotta get rid of we gotta deal with the fluids and stuff, the tires and everything. But bring a car into us right now, you get $300 for a car if it's all prepared. Prepared meaning no oil in them, no transmission fluid, no gas, no antifreeze and stuff, no fluids in them at all. No brake fluid in them. All your fluids are drained. And then your tires are off, no tires on them. And that's a prepared vehicle. We gotta prepare them ourselves. We'll buy them whole the way they are, but they're worth a lot less. We only get about $50 a piece for them if we have to do the work. When you bring a whole car in, we'll give you $50 for it if it's not prepared. If it's still got the tires on it, if it's still got the gas tank on it, if it's still got any of the fluids in it. We'll lift it up with a forklift, drop the gas tank, unbolt the gas tank, drop the gas tank out. Then we got a pump where we drain the gas tanks into some 55-gallon barrels. And all the gas in the, get barrels marked, certain barrels of gas for gas. We got certain barrels for antifreeze. And other barrels we have for oil and transmission fluid mixture. The ones that we have gas and the antifreeze in, we have a company that comes in twice a month and picks those barrels up from us when they're full. And they actually, I don't know, they say they somehow refine the stuff again, make it new again. They take the old gas, they could refine it somehow. I don't know exactly how, but they say they got a process where they do it, where they refine it. So, and then the antifreeze, they recharge it again somehow. I don't understand how they do that either, but they got a process of how they do that. Be able to use it again, make it new again. But they come in twice a month, buy all the barrels off us, then we put in storage, then we keep stored, locked away. Scrapyard I work at, we put everything in cold storage. Those barrel stuff go in cold storage. The reason behind that is we don't want to see stuff like expand in the barrels, possibly blow up from being out in the heat from the sun pounding on them and stuff. So we got a building that's a huge freezer pretty much. Well, it is a huge freezer. It used to be a walk-in freezer from an old meat processing plant. One of our buildings used to be a meat processing plant, but it's a scrapyard now. But anyways, we get the big walk-in freezer, which we put not just gas, but we put all the barrels of liquids in, fluids into. That way it can't get hot and expand, cause any danger. We keep it cold. The thermometer in there is actually set for 32 degrees, so it's right at freezing all the time in the freezer. And the oil tranny fluid we keep, we have one of those furnaces that burns soft oil for the winter. We heat up a couple of the buildings with it. crap, you know. We got dumpsters set up. And one dumpster's for cardboard, one dumpster's for plastics, one dumpster's for glass, one dumpster's for rubbers, and the last dumpster's for our trash, regular trash that we can't do nothing with. No. The cardboard, the plastic, the glass, and the rubbers. We have Pine Tree Recycling. They come pick those dumpsters up when they're full. We don't make any money off any of that stuff, but figure it's better than just throwing it all into the landfill, so into the environment. Stuff that can be, glass can be remelted down and turned into new glass. Cardboard, they can rip that up, wet it down, do that process, make it the new cardboard. Plastic, you can melt that down, reuse it, reform it into new plastics again. And same with the rubber. They can melt that down, reform it, and use it for new whatever. Or they can chop it up like they do the tires, because you get all the tires from us too, so rubber dumpsters, the tires, so chop it up like they do the tires, and they make bases for roads with the tires and stuff out of the rubber, so they make bases for tracks when you do track and field at schools. Use them, cut the rubber all up tiny and use it for shredding things in the parks instead of wood chips. And we just recycle all the tires and stuff that we get, and all the rubber that we get as well. Almost an hour, it said about 9 before 8:30, 9 o'clock before I get in the Bahama. I'd be closer to 9 by the time I get into Acadia National Park. here earlier, a lot earlier. Like I wanted to be out there out there as sun was rising. You know, that sunrise. Didn't set my alarm. Fell asleep. I was tireder than I thought. More tired than I thought. Fell asleep. Woke up at 6:40 when I woke up this morning. So only an hour ago I woke up. Business district of Ellsworth. Today. 2 miles. Business district now of Ellsworth. High school, passing that right now on the left. They get the Eagles for their mascot. Oh, when I went to Bangor High, we had the Bulldogs. No, we had the Rams, sorry. We had the Rams at Bangor High. I'm thinking middle school, 5th Street Middle School. When I was a middle schooler, we had the Bulldogs. And when I was in elementary school, we were the Dolphins. It was light red. nice trails up here. There's a nice long trail you can hike it. Take horses down it, ATVs down it and all that. It goes all the way to Machias. Under the speed limit. Straight lane. I'm gonna go straight. Going by Shinbashi, old Japanese Asian cuisine. I'm thinking they're Japanese, it could be Chinese or something, but they're Asian. Never been there, never ate out there. I'm getting ready to get my Shaw's, OSCO Pharmacy, and Rennie's. A Main Adventure. Gotta go Credit Federal Union down in there. Going by Pizza Hut. They're hiring all positions. US Cellular on the right. So they got a lot of stuff here in Ellsworth. Convenient MD, Taco Bell, KFC, Harbor Freight, Main Coast Mall there, Governor's, McDonald's, DQ, Ellsworth Car Wash. Old family friend of mine used to own the Ellsworth Car Wash. He just sold it recently to someone else. He used to make a lot of good money here. Old Corky. About money his whole life because his whole family's always had money. His grandfather, God rest his soul, old Les, great guy, owned the scrapyard I used to work at. And Les passed away. Now his boy Les Jr. owns and runs the scrapyard. Corky's father there. They still work at every once in a while. Now, Les Jr. owns it. And Les Jr. When I say Les Jr., I mean he's not that young. Les Jr. 74 years old, so almost 75. His father, Les Sr., passed away. Oh, let's see. 6 years ago. Trying to figure it out. My mother passed away in 2016. And then Les Jr., old man Les, his father, Les Sr., passed away in 2019, so about 5-6 years he's been gone. It's alright, he's trying to save a seat for me up there in that old junkyard in the sky. Old Les Sr., he'll save a spot for me in that junkyard in the sky there when it's time. guy to work for. I loved old Les Senior. Great guy. He was more than a boss. He was a family friend. He was like an uncle to me. Well, actually, my family's related to them, so somehow we're related, but so many cousins removed and blah blah blah. I don't know the whole connection, but he was a great guy. He gave me my start in life in the work field. At 12 years old, he took a chance on me when I was 12 years old. First day on the job at 12 years old at his scrapyard. My first job was breaking windows. Oh man, I thought it was the best job in the world at the age of 12. Got paid $20 a day. First 3 weeks, I was there every day breaking glass out of window frames and breaking the window frames apart. We had such a great big pile of them. And after that was done, my next 3 weeks, I remember tearing apart the old storm doors. Somebody in a big rush to go around me. Speed limit was 45. I'm doing 45. Yeah, the next 3 weeks after I get those windows broken, I remember doing storm doors, tearing those all apart. The screwdrivers. Taking the hammer first and busting the big piece of aluminum out of the bottom, the kick plate, breaking those out. Now some of them are aluminum, some of them are tin, so you gotta break them out. Put the aluminum, pile the aluminum ones up in one area, put the tin ones in another area when I was younger. And take the old screwdriver, and I take all the screws out, take the handles off, take the springs off, the hydraulic hinges off, pistons or whatever you want to call them there. Take them all off, take all the screws out of the corners of them, then I'd pull all the screws out of the center of them, and then I'd pull them apart. In the corners, they'd either have die-cast corners inside that held them together, or they'd have aluminum corners that held them together, or they would have tin corners that held them together. It'd be made of one of the three things. So I got them torn apart as a kid, and when I was doing that, I'd pull all the corners out of the aluminum framing, out of the extrusion. Now, if they were aluminum corners, I threw them in one barrel, go with the 6061. If they were die-cast corners, they'd go into another barrel with the die-cast. If they were tin corners, they'd go another barrel for the tin. And keep them all separated from each other. Getting bicycles when I was a little kid, working there, 12 years old. Bicycles come in and scrap. I see a few that were in good shape when they come in. You know, people bring them in, junking them and stuff. Old man Les, yeah, Bob, if you want it, take it. You know, take anything you want that comes in here. I ain't gonna say no. You can have whatever you want. He was that nice. He was like family. It was like family, you know. Over the years, I saved a lot of stuff out of the scrapyard that come through the scrapyard to be junked. They used to bring home brass. My mother used to love brass before she passed, right? I'd bring home brass knickknacks and stuff for her all the time. She had a shelf set up with brass knickknacks. And now that she passed away, I have some of those brass knickknacks back of my own that I gave her. I got them back. They're sitting on a shelf in my house. I keep them because they're sentimental. I got them from the scrapyard. They were sentimental because they came from the scrapyard. Old man Les let me have them, gave them to me. my mother. My mother cleaned them all up, polished them up, made them look really good. Sat on one of her shelves. She liked them, and they were hers. And when she passed, I got them. And I got them sitting on my shelves, polished up and looking good. By the Weatherbean place, Bar Harbor Weatherbean. It's Cupolas. But we're not even in Bar Harbor yet. We're in Trenton right now. Right now go by Trenton Elementary School, the Trenton Airport. Acadia Sunrise Motel. Chow Mein on the left. Name of a restaurant. Beacon Bar and Grill. There's the Shell station here. Blue Shell is mobile. I really don't go to many mobile stations just because of the prices. Like, honestly, mobile is more expensive than Irving. Gas, everything else. You go in the mobile to get a fountain soda, you're paying $1.50 plus taxes. Go on to Irving Circle K, get a fountain soda, you're paying 75 cents plus taxes, comes up to 85 cents. So, like, half price at Irving for fountain sodas. Seems like the Irving gas is about 10 to 15 cents cheaper a gallon too than the mobile, so Trenton Flooring and Furniture. Yeah, Trenton Bridge. Lobster pound right there. One of the lobster pounds. Down here by the ocean, guys. Ocean on both sides of us. Because we're on an island right now. Trenton, Maine is an island. But so wasn't Bahaba Maine and stuff. Bahaba Maine's on an island too. So we get off this island, then we go on to the next island. Bahaba is part of Mount Desert Island. By the Sunoco, but would have gone straight, would have gone to Northwest Harbor. Well, like I said, this is all one big island here anyways. Mount Desert Island here. off to this island to get into Trenton. Going up by the oceanarium. I've been in there once before. Took the kiddos in. They had fun touching the starfish and the sea cucumbers and stuff. Quite expensive though. $50 an adult, $25 a kid. Go in. They got a lot in there. I will tell you that right now. They do not have a lot. They got a couple of fish tanks with lobsters, one fish tank with some jellyfish, a couple other fish tanks with some like clownfish and stuff that are swimming around. But then they get the touch tank. The touch tank is got all nothing but starfish in it and a couple sea cucumbers. I decided to ride right out in front of me like an idiot on a bicycle. Western here on the right. Harbor Campground coming out. Prestige camping, ocean view, heated pool, all facilities. My Uncle Ed, when he was alive, I remember coming out here. He's passed away a few years back now, but when he was alive and when he was younger, I remember coming out here with him. We stayed out here at the Bar Harbor Campground. He managed it because, well, his parents used to run it, run the Bar Harbor main campground here. We were coming out and visiting him. He was running the campground himself, helping them and stuff. Good times as a kid. It's funny how you remember things like that. Uncle Ed was a good guy. He really was. He was a good guy. I may have got my start working real job at a scrapyard, but I'll tell you this right now. When I was 11 years old, I got my first taste of work with Ed. When he was hauling scrap metal, I hauled scrap metal with him. Started learning how to throw iron and stuff. I remember hitting him on the back of the head by accident when we were unloading a truck. Both on the back of the truck, throwing iron off into the iron pile. At the scrapyard that I went to work at a year later. Hit him in the back of the head by accident. To this day, I'll never forget it. He never forgot about it either his whole life. We used to talk about it, reminisce, tell stories, joke about it, laugh about it, how I hit him in the back of the head with it by accident and shit when I was only 11 years old. We talked, joked, and reminisced about it before he passed, stuff too. We used to talk and reminisce about when he hauled scrap cars and stuff, how he wanted to step over a bumper jack on a car that was jacked up. Jack failed, shot him right up, hit him right between the legs, shot him up about 3 feet in the air. He'd come down, landed on the ground, doubled up in the fetal position, crying and puking. He was in a lot of pain. He was puking and everything. It hurt him so bad. It wasn't funny at the time. It is now. Years and years later, it's funny now, but at the time it was not funny at all. We thought he was going to have to go to the hospital and stuff. As much force as he got hit by with that jack. I mean, he were in a light car that lifted him up when that jack come down like that. We had an old 1955 Cadillac jacked up on it. We were getting ready to take the tires off of it and everything, and getting it ready for scrap. And that happened. Boom. Right between his legs. Lifted him right up. Oh my God. Like, it was, at the time it was scary because of the way he fell to the ground, laid in the fetal position. He was crying, coughing, puking, and he was in so much pain. Like, we thought he broke his pelvis bones. Alright. The back loop here. At Acadia National Park now, guys. Find a place to pack. Go hike the Great Head Trail today. Do a couple trails today. Get some pictures today along the way. Actually, there's some pictures right here. Alright, guys. back.